EFF. I couldn't deny the seriousness of the situation anymore, but I just felt too crappy to even care. After a sleepless night and an endless parade of nurses, CNAs, phlebotomists, X-ray/imaging techs, and a priest, I finally met my attending physician and a whole crew of residents. I'm exhausted, grumpy, and in pain, but apparently I still need to be lectured on how dangerously close to death I'd gotten by waiting to seek help, despite the fact that I had practically zero reason to suspect so. Anyway, afterwards we have a nice, roundtable discussion of my treatment plan, how the antibiotics are working, and about how I'm probably going to be just fine in a couple days. Ha, wrong again. Turns out the massive infusion of fluids and treatments to kickstart my kidneys caused my lungs to fill with fluid, resulting in a condition called ARDS in which, well, you can't freaking breathe. The alveoli, those little sacs in your lungs that do the CO2/oxygen exchanging, were effectively flooded, meaning that no matter how much air you're gulping in you simply can't extract the amount of oxygen needed to live without medical intervention. I really didn't want to end up intubated with a ventilator breathing for me, and my awesome attending let me try the less dramatic option of diuretics and staying awake to remember to breathe. It sucked. Seriously, the worst, most miserable experience I've been through. But it worked, and on the morning of day 5 in the hospital I got transferred to a general medical ward. It was blessedly quiet, at least until I dozed off and my oxygen sots would drop again and then the monitor would shriek me awake. I was slowly weaned off of supplemental oxygen over the next few days, and eventually got to go home on the condition that I'd sleep with a little extra oxygen at night. The scariest thing about the whole experience was how it snuck up on me so stealthily. Our working theory is that I must have had a completely asymptomatic UTI that progressed to my kidneys, but we'll probably never know for sure. I mean, UTIs aren't generally subtle, and if I'd even suspected I had one I'd have gone to urgent care for a UA and an antibiotic script. I knew what to look for and it still nearly managed to end me. I'm fine now, feeling much better. I'm definitely still tired and lack stamina, but I'd say I'm at about 85%, and it shouldn't be too long until I'm as completely healthy as I'm likely to get. I may have lost some kidney function, so I'll continue to go in for routine blood tests, but we're very optimistic about how the most recent scans looked.